Bang around. Back in the new year.
Back in the saddle again, as they say.
Thank goodness.
And we're all here together, hanging out. Just hanging out. Are you drinking coffee?
I am.
Dude, I might need a coffee. Hey, babe, can you go make me a coffee?
I don't know how to.
You don't know how?
No.
Can you go ask Mom to tell you how to make a cup of coffee?
Daddy? No,
Like a pour over? Can you make me a pour over? Hello.
That's easy.
Can you give me one of these?
She just fell over.
Okay, that happens.
She's riding one of those bicycles that we got for Christmas.
One of the 17 for each kid.
Yep. That's right.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. You got a lot of bicycles to buy. You want to hold up the bicycle?
No.
No. Okay. So yeah, we're back, and we had a little break. The Christmas. This is the Sunday, couple Sundays after Christmas, but yeah, had family over. Had at one point 14 people staying in the house, including my family, of course.
At your house. You hosted.
Yes.
Wow.
And we'd go through so much garbage. It's crazy because we had Tiffany's brother and his wife, and they have twins that are 2 years old. So they go through a lot of diapers. Theo and August, our two that are still in diapers, go through a ton. And yeah, it was just, it was diaper. We had two garbages going, diapers and then food type garbage. And then additional to that, we had cardboard, wrapping paper, and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So
the American gluttonous dream.
That it is.
Yep.
And so with a lot of people comes a lot of garbage.
Yeah.
So I still have to do most of that. It's just sitting there looking at me. I got to do a dump run or something.
In the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where you put the things you don't want to look at every day.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm going to put it in the garage for now.
Put it in the garage right now. I'll figure out what to do with it later. And really, you can take cardboard to the dump, but they would prefer it go into recycling. And in order to get recycling, the opening in the cardboard slot is about 2 feet wide. So that means you can't just take boxes and throw them into the recycling. They don't do that here in Washington. The openings.
You gotta slice them down.
Right.
Take a razor blade, cut it into sheets.
Yep.
And then shove them through one by one.
One by one.
What a colossal waste of my day.
Exactly. You have to walk up onto the platform. It's not like you can back your truck up and start throwing them in. Nope. You have to walk up the platform, has rails on it, and then you turn, and then there's holes every, 8 feet on this big 30-foot long just cardboard box type trailer. Anyways, that's how it is in my local area, and so I'm really looking forward to that.
Nice. That sounds fun and beautiful and all the above.
How's the weather over there? Is it snowing?
Well, no, it's all melting away now. Sun
Yep.
popped its beautiful head out yesterday.
Okay.
Snowed for a while, about a week. Got quite a bit of snow, actually.
Like a foot?
Yeah, probably. Yep.
Combined. Yeah, that's what we got over the last probably since the day after Christmas. We've had it snow 4 times, and it probably totaled about a foot.
Yeah.
And the kids were out sledding, and I was out shoveling snow and cleaning stuff up. But the sun's out here too, all yesterday and today. So
yeah.
bye snow. You want to say something, Evie?
No? Did you get that coffee? Is the coffee a brewing?
Did you get me the coffee?
Nice.
What does that mean? Did you? She just whispered no.
She is spot on, a little Tiffany.
Isn't that funny?
We're just a bit of Drew mixed in.
Yeah, just enough.
Enough to know it's yours.
Yeah, not a mailman, baby. Oh man, yeah, it's been just a lot. Just these last 3 weeks have been like, I feel like I've just been doing too much, doing way too much, working way too many hours.
Yeah.
And even though I took a week off in between Christmas and New Year's, I'm just tired, man. I'm tired.
Was the shop closed?
No, we closed down for 2 of the days. I had a staycation planned. So, but no, the shop was still open. We just didn't send vans out for 2 of the days.
Oh.
So, just their rear wheel drive. And even though the roads are plowed, like it's like the main roads, then to get to somebody's house, that's not plowed. So that's where we're working. So yeah, that bunch of people over. And then just we're setting up the website for the company. We're doing service now.
The website. You've never had a website.
Nope.
Setting up
Yep, just doing word of mouth. So we're setting up a website now. We're doing not Reddit, Yelp.
Oh, okay.
We're doing Yelp and Google Maps, Google stuff. We're not paying for any of it. We're just opening it up, and we are paying for the website and the name and all of that. And that's going to go live probably tomorrow night.
Really?
Just, depending on how much time I have. We just did it on Wix.
Yeah.
And got a domain name. And so
plumbing.com.
It is gpplumbing.com.
Oh, there you go. The less letters, the better.
That's what I thought. GP, spell out the word plumbing.com.
Call it good.
So we got a 5-year.
Daddy, coffee's a drug.
Yeah, it is. Caffeine's a drug.
No coffee. I'm not getting you coffee because it's a drug.
Okay, babe. Dang kids. Trying to see if I could prop this up a little bit. There we go. Now you can see the guitars in the back and the piano a little bit.
Oh yeah, you got 3 guitars. Do you play those?
I do.
There's
play
a
those.
Piano too?
I can play like Jingle Bells.
Okay.
But the kids take piano lessons once a week. We have a nice old lady that walks over to our house and gives the girls about a 15-minute lesson. And then at the end of twice a year, there's a concert that they go to and play the song that they have been practicing. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It is cool.
Life.
What's that?
Living the family life.
That is. And dude, there's not enough time. That's what I'm kind of frustrated about. There's no time to just exist. There's always something planned. We have to do this. We have to do that. So that's one of the things that Tiffany and I talked about for our New Year's resolution for each other is let's plan less things so we can be more available to do things like more spontaneously.
Yeah.
So there's not like this thing of we gotta now we got to go do this. Oh, it's 4:30. Now it's this. Oh, 7 o'clock.
Come home, change the kids. We got to leave in 15 minutes. Got a game to go to. Then after that, we're meeting the family.
Right. And then it's going to be 9 o'clock by the time we get home. And then we got to put kids down and do all that.
Yep.
But I will say where we last left off, we made some pretty good progress on our book.
We did.
And I talked to Tony, who has the writing software. And he said, yeah, just send me the link. Yeah, that too has the writing software. Final Draft.
Oh, he sent you the link.
Well, Courtney sent me the link, and he said, just send me the link that Courtney sent you, and I'll figure it out. So I'm going to forward that to him right now. To Tony. That's actually TC. Okay. And I'm going to delete that so he can't see who sent this to me. Tony, can you draft people? Okay, so I'm sending an email and it set up question mark. Okay, so I'm going to send this email out and maybe we can get Final Draft for free. Have you been to Final Draft?
No, I looked it up though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Dude, it is really cool. It is really cool. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan.
You never used it, but a huge fan.
Well, you can get a trial version. You can see how it works online.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can watch a little. I can share screens with you if you want.
And watch what?
Oh, the YouTube video of it.
I don't know. Can you play that? Can you do that?
I mean, it's free advertising for them.
I guess so.
Introducing SpeechAlarm, the most natural.
There it is.
Hey, I'm Joey, and I'm one of the 30 AI.
Welcome to a series of videos designed to help you get the most out of Final Draft 1, so you'll be able to turn this into this. A perfectly formatted script.
Whoa.
The elements in screenplays, TV shows, and stage plays must be formatted to industry standards. To learn more about script formatting, visit finaldraft.com/learn for informative articles and video tutorials. When Final Draft launches and Choose Template is selected, you'll be asked to choose a template. Final Draft templates for graphic novels, scripts, text documents, and TV shows, as well as educational templates. For this tutorial, we'll use Final Draft's industry standard screenplay template. When working in Final Draft, there are 4 main areas: the menu bar, the toolbar, the page, and the status bar. When working with a new file, first name and save the file. Go to the File menu, click Save As, type out the script file name, and save it to wherever you prefer. You might want to save it to your desktop for convenience.
Yeah.
Now it's time to write some lines.
Yeah.
The first line in most
Maybe
screenplays is called a scene heading. A scene heading describes where the scene takes place and the time of day. In the screenplay document, type the letter I. The Smart Type menu will appear and offer INT or I/E. INT, the abbreviation for interior, will be highlighted, accepted by pressing the Tab key. Type in a location such as home office and hit the Tab key again. The time of day Smart Type menu will appear and allow you to choose when the scene takes place. Choose night with the arrow key, the letter N on the keyboard, or with the mouse. and hit the Tab key again. The scene heading is automatically capitalized and formatted exactly to industry standards. After the scene heading, the next element you will type is called the action line. This describes the action or visual information that takes place in the scene.
Well, is there a
Confirm that
breakdown
you're
of
in
all
an
this
action
stuff when
element
you
by
order
looking
it?
at the Elements menu in the toolbar.
Yeah.
Gives you like a how-to
Now
manual.
type your first action sentence.
Yeah.
Bob enters and sits down
So
at the
that's the
desk.
other thing is there's classes, free
Next, it's
classes
time
that
to
you
add
can
some
do as well.
characters and dialogue lines. Hit return after the last action line to move to the next paragraph. This will bring up another action line, but a character name is next, so the elements need to be changed. Press return again to bring up the Elements menu and choose character. You can also press the Tab key.
So it's a
to
lot
shift
of
an
pressing
action element
enter
to a
and tab
character
and clicking
element.
with your mouse and then
Now type a
typing.
character name such as Bob.
Yeah, I see that.
Since dialogue usually follows a character element, it's only natural in this case to press return and write dialogue. Type alone at last. Hit the Tab key and insert a new parenthetical paragraph and type sees Kim.
Parenthetical
Note that the
paragraph.
Will be added automatically. Press return to continue Bob's dialogue and type, "What are you doing here?" Now press return twice to bring up the Smart Type menu of elements and choose character. Type Kim, then press return to move to Kim's line, which will be waiting for you. Now you can see how easy it is to add a few more lines each time using only the Tab or Return key, as Final Draft will insert the next appropriate element when Return or Tab is pressed. But what if there is a mistake? Just place the cursor in the line that needs correcting, choose the correct element from the elements menu,
How did you
and the
get in
mistake
my
is
house?
fixed.
A fake
The
rock
same goes for
from your
inserting
spare
new text.
key
For
only
example,
works.
we should describe Kim.
there
in the
are
scene
other
using
rocks
an action
around it,
line.
Bob.
Type Kim sits on the edge of the filing cabinet in an evening gown, a gun in her hand.
Oh, whoa.
To other kinds of paragraphs, such as shots like close on or transitions such as dissolve to, hold down the Command key on Mac or the Control key on Windows to display a row of paragraph types and numbers on the status bar.
Did you make hot chocolate?
With the Control key held down, press the number of the paragraph type you want to insert and type in what you need.
Evie,
Kim
sugar's a
should get a
drug.
close-up here, and then we dissolve to the next scene.
Sugar is a drug. I drink drugs.
Yes.
I drink drugs.
Now
There you
you
go.
know
Go
how to
tell
get a quick
Mommy.
start in Final Draft
Okay.
12. Thanks for watching.
So
If you have any comments or suggestions,
there we go. There we go. And so really what it is, it's what we're doing right now is great, but at some point, this I think is going to be an investment we need to look into. If we can get this for free, that would be fantastic.
Well, isn't it like a 1-year subscription, though? Or is it just a program that you bought?
It's no, you buy it. It was like $300.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I bought it for him and he never used it. Oh, wait a minute. It is $199. Excuse me.
$200.
$200.
It's a good gift.
A really good gift. No. So I thought it was a great gift, and it's just been sitting there, and at some point, I'm hoping that he can get that back to us. Maybe say, okay, I'm actually never going to use this, but you guys are currently doing it. I mean, what we have now, we'd have the amount of writing we have now, we'd have like 40 pages, 50 page, 100 pages
Of what?
writing in that format. And I mean, we haven't even gone into a lot of detail. Like a lot of the writing I've already done doesn't have any detail. Like there's not a lot of detail. We're not describing the city. We're not describing what it smells like. We're not, you know what I mean? Like if you had like someone who's really good at writing, they'd be able to take what we have and really fill it out. like fill in the edges, the rough edges.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm trying to think of where we kind of left off at.
Well, we're still kind of figuring out the first scene,
Right.
which has 5 to 7 entry scenes, and we have 1, 2, 3,
have one of those.
4, 5.
Do you have one of those little jinx?
Yeah. So we have how many people? We have Chen, or we have Chu,
Yeah, I think,
Karen.
but you put Chen.
Robert?
That's probably a better name than Chu.
What if it's Chen Chu? That's her name.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay, Chen Chu.
Chen Chu.
Shen Shu.
Shen Shu.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, she's I mean, if that was her name, she'd be Chinese. But I mean, I don't care what she is really.
Yeah.
She could be Vietnamese, or she could be Russian, or she could be working for Mossad. I don't know.
There you go. So we have
Okay.
Karen, Robert, Stan, Ryan, and then Sarge, the dog.
Sarge 6. And I think so. Dude, this is the hard part. Is once they're all in one room, that conversation is going to be difficult to. It's going to be back and forth, and this person's doing this, and that person's thinking this, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how to describe that, and how to get that written out, and also a lot of it to me is, like how to start on that. Because it's all finally leading up to this. How do we? Yeah, it's how do we? Because there's a lot of people that want to say something, but then there's character types that don't really want to talk, and yeah, and then what's the end all be all? What happens at the very end? You know what I mean? What's our story arc on what happens in the board meeting?
I have no idea.
I know, that's where I'm at. I'm like, okay, and I guess it'll just come at some point. It'll come to us at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just running. We're just running wild.
I know.
Don't.
So if we go, so there's some clues that we have. When we go back, I'm going back to Google Docs. We have another document. We have movie plots. You have all the chapters in chronological order. So, and chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Yeah. So on the Google Docs document called movie plots.
Yeah.
Chapter 3. The environment and health begin changing while an onset of wars alter the structure of society. Factions in society start developing to combat the growing concerns related to how AI is controlling social systems. So chapter 2, right before that, is breakthrough in AI consciousness leading to decisions about letting certain AI run society. And chapter 1 is this board meeting, which we have really developed out. Set a time period where AI is a major factor in the day-to-day life. Cars self-drive and charging systems occur. And this is what I'm saying. You've written down, or we've written down quite a bit
Yeah.
that we haven't even incorporated into our story yet.
No, we're
except-
working on scene 1.
I know.
We got to get the boardroom down.
Right. And I think that, I mean, the amount of information we have, we can fill in certain areas that are missing with some of this, but a company is discussing talking points about the current level of AI technology they have and mention is made of new programs that may kick it to the next level. So setting a time period where AI is a major factor in day-to-day. Okay, so and then Nemo, main character, is discussing governmental contracts, giving synopsis, giving a sales pitch to SOS and generals and other private industry titans. So right now, we only have industry titans.
In our movie, in our
In the
boardroom, well, Karen Shepard is an industry titan.
Yep.
Robert Collins is a government agent.
Do we know he's a government agent?
No, I don't think I put that anywhere. And he doesn't need to be. Stan is, or we could make him one.
He seems like he'd be a better government agent. But maybe Robert Collins would be a better government agent because he has Dottie. I don't know. That's a hard one. But either way, we could also add generals like in the movie plot, like you had described, like generals and government officials over like a Zoom call, like they're on Zoom. You know what I mean? So they're in the room, but just not physically.
Yeah.
So they're just on a TV screen.
Yep.
And we could add that real quick into the story is like in the boardroom there's TV screens on the wall with windows out overlooking the city below. Large board table sits these people up on the screen shows a general with whatever medals and accreditations. We could do that too, or maybe there's multiple board meetings. I don't know.
Well,
but yeah, I think the more we get into this board meeting and start writing it, is we'll be able to fill out. I can't believe this is scene one. I mean, it feels like this is we've added like a bunch of different scenes already. You know what I mean? I feel like we have there should be a prequel to chapter 1. We're doing all the lead up work to chapter 1. Gives example of a 5-year test case in a small town in Michigan.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's what we can write about. If you want to focus on that, we could bounce stuff off of each other and hammer that out. Get the actual, we could call it the boardroom scene. And I mean, we have scene frame 1 right now.
Yep.
We could go, and then part 2 is company boardroom with 12 to 15 people discussing one large round table with expensive chairs. Everyone sues. Camera angles are changing, reverting back to main character Nemo, who is now presenting. So we could work on that second part because we have the lead in, like you're saying, and now we can do
And Nemo is going to be the one on the TV screen controlling the dog.
right. I think that would work out best for now.
So then do we see Nemo's face, or is he a no face type person?
Ooh, okay.
Like in this first board meeting, dog comes in, pushes a button, Nemo pops on screen, but it's just like a black silhouette.
Right. Right. Let's keep him mysterious, because then that also kicks the can down the road on describing him. all our characters are just like blacked out, like they don't have, they're all like have like a voice mutation device. They all sound the same.
They just have like
So
a
we don't have to-
slightly different silhouette or hairstyle, but you're not really sure who's talking ever.
Right. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that we don't let anybody know who he is or what he looks like yet. Because this technically could be all pre-recorded, and this pre-recording. Yeah, you can go ask. Oh, okay, yeah, go for it. Yeah, this could be.
Door.
What's
Can
that?
the kid just go out the front door?
Yeah, Evie's gonna go outside and play with some other kids that are outside.
Yep.
Which is super sunny day. They should be all outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, this what's actually really cool. This could be pre-recorded, and this could be one of our characters we already mentioned. This could be Ryan Cormier. And he just pre-recorded it, but still went to the board meeting.
Nemo.
Yeah. Or it could be one of them. You know, it could be Sharon or Karen Shepard with a wig on, you know, and just her silhouette to make her look like a man. Or shoot, it could even be Chew.
Oh, there we go. Or Dottie.
It could be Dottie. She's going to run this whole thing from the inside as an assistant. So we could, and that's the cool thing, is we don't have to decide any of that now. If we black out, you know, and then we could always, if it is a woman, we could say a man's voice. You know, all we would do is we'd leave some clues about, you know, voice changer type deal. I don't know. But yeah, I like the idea of starting off with, there's some people on the screens. Then maybe the screens get taken over once the dog walks in, or maybe the dog changes the channel or something. Like, hey, you damn dog.
What's going on?
What are you doing? Yeah, what the heck's going on? Why are you changing? And then this recording comes up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we could start laying out the boardroom meeting then, and then polish up the entry scenes.
Yeah, I like that. Figure out who's sitting down first, or we could just start where they're all sitting down, and whatever.
Whoops. Okay. Room scene.
Okay, I think we should sign off. If you're okay with that, because there's going to be a lot of dead air.
Well, it does
Not on
nobody's
purpose.
not on purpose, but yeah. Okay.
And also, I don't want the process to me is yeah, I don't think people need to see the process. That's where all the
I thought the whole
They don't
point of
need to
this
see it
show
all.
was to show the process.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm a little bit embarrassed about the process right now.
Well,
I
we
guess.
don't really have a process.
Well, you can't give that secret up.
We're just winging it.
This is
But maybe we
Yeah,
should,
totally.
Maybe we should end stream, and
Yeah.
we'll figure some stuff out. Goodbye,
Okay.
everyone.
Goodbye. Farewell. Till next week.
But then I can't end. I'm gonna have to restart a new one because if I end stream, does it kick us off?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, we can figure that out. This is also, they don't need to know how this is done either.